Hey everybody, Scott DiGregorio, your mortgage guy, and I want to talk to you about another difference in working with me. It has to do with doing an in-depth financial analysis. I know I've talked in many videos about strategy sessions and stuff, but there are tools that I provide to people that really make things logical for them, right? The first one I want to talk about is a buy versus rent analysis. And man, people screw this up, right? Your rent is here, and your mortgage payment's going to be here, so there's a benefit to buying, or maybe you're going to save $100 a month. And look, the cash flow at the moment makes sense, but it's such flawed thinking. So if you're going to be in the house 10 years, you have to ask yourself, what is your rent going to do in those 10 years? Because on average, nationally, rent goes up about 3.6, 3.7% a year. So, and your mortgage payment is fixed. If you're working with me, it will be. So we got to think about not so much what is your monthly payment now versus rent, but what is your monthly payment going to be versus rent over the 10 years you own the house. That's one bucket, cash flow. Second bucket, over the 10 years, how much have you paid down that mortgage? That's called amortization gain. And then lastly, over those 10 years, has the property gone up in value? That's called appreciation gain. So there's three buckets of benefits, but a few people in my industry talk about them, but those that do stop there. But hey, is there ever anything in life that doesn't have a pro and a con? No. So now let's start looking at some of the less desirable negatives, cons, whatever the heck you want to call them. You're going to sell the house in 10 years. Guess what? You're going to pay real estate commission. How's that going to cost? We got to factor that in. You're going to buy a house. You're going to pay closing costs. How does that factor into things? And the tax benefit for most people now, there isn't a specific tax benefit to owning a home. So the proper way to do it, okay, and this is what you see on your screen right now, is to look at the three areas of benefit and the negatives and wash that all out to see what the true benefit is of buying versus renting. Now, if you're not in a rent, if you're not a first-time home buyer, you're not coming out of a rental situation, then I have an appreciation calculator that does the same thing. I also have a tool that talks about the return on investment. So this is like another pet peeve of mine. Check it out. Most people think, I bought a $200,000 house, it went up 20 grand, so my investment's up 20 grand. Wrong. You bought a $200,000 house with 10% down. So you invested $20,000 and it went up $20,000. Your return on investment is not the 10% based off the purchase price. Your return on investment is 100% based on your cash outlay. And it's just being done wrong by most people. They don't think about it like that. And that's the proper way to look at it. So up on your screen, you see that I provide a form to people that talks about the proper return on investment for your down payment. And look, that's a different way of looking at things. I'm Scott DiGregorio, your mortgage guy. Let me do a financial analysis for you. Take care.